Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing Escape the Night Shift. So this puzzle has a couple spots that are pretty impossible, unless we'll figure it out together. But anyways, this one right here is going to be your seat bases. Now, in order to get those, you're going to have to come over here, and your crest is the 420, Dayquil is the 868. So, goes crest. Dayquil, C-Bond, Dolgate. This one right here is going to be a combination of these three items because they're right there. So it's going to be 362. Now, to get the balloons, they're on the car over there. It's a 957128.
Tick, tock, tick, tock.
So that'll get you in here. That one right there is going to. I wish they let you know which one of these you're supposed to start at. After trial and error, they want you to go tomato, cherry, soda. This one's gonna be tuna. Joys of watching it spin. That final one's gonna be cola. Got an itch. So now that we got the tomato, cherry soda, tuna, cola, and hit that, take this. Now, in order to get in there, we need the crowbar. In order to get the crowbar, we have to go outside. In order to go outside, we need to get all these numbers. One of the last numbers is outside. So it's kind of a thing that they're gonna basically try to make you figure out. At least this is how I figured it out. So you got 9, right? 9 plus 7, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Run to the one with the 20 on it. It says June 20th. It's a 7. Come over here and you do. Oh, we gotta turn the alarm off first. And then we can come over here. First one's gonna be 7. Seven, 3, 9. So these are the ones that you're given. In order to find this one, you have to go outside. And I'll show you where it's at in a second. So we turn this generator back on. Get this crowbar. But in order to get that too, you basically have to jump on top of the sign, jump over, and that's where the 2 is at. So, how I ended up doing it was I went through and got all of the other ones, and then just went, 1, 2, and then it clicked. I was like, yeah, didn't have to go through all of them. But this is for here. Take this. Put it over here. Oh no, it's flashing because of the Then he disappears. So I'm gonna show you this next one real quick. It's a 3, so this right here, cut all the way down. So it's a 3, 2, 5, and 0. Get the 1, 4, 2, 6. Come over here. That's glitched out. It's supposed to be candles and a skeleton. One, 4, 2, 6. My bad. After I solve all the puzzles, I write them down. Makes life so much easier. So this right here is your shopper loyalty card. There's your clue for where it goes. Five, 2, 3, and 4. So I pissed it. Now you can get the green key. To get you back here. So this right here is this grid. You gotta take chips, cereal, soy milk, so on and so forth. You gotta use this as your key. So for instance, chip is in that 4. You can always go like this. Sorry. Go like that. You can even use your watch. Take your camera, drag it out, take your picture, go to said picture, turn picture into a tablet. Now you got the key, and you can take the key with you. This makes things a lot easier. So then you sit here and chips. Where's chips? Chips is S. And you get the word. Supposed to be stranger. Okay, S-T. Or you're spelling stranger wrong because it's past midnight. S-T-R-A-N-S-T-R-A-N.
I see you.
Gets us this one. And again, sorry guys, it is just turned midnight. So we've solved this one. Solved this one. Now we're gonna go in here. The favorite magazine. Come over here. And it's signpost. Now that you're in here, the next one is the amount matters more than the number. So if the amount matters more than the number, actually, all these masks come out here. But anyways, the amount matters more than the number. So it says 590 with a backwards 3. But it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on and so forth. So the spider is supposed to be 7, 5, 4, 6. And you'll have to keep going pretty much every time you open up a door. You gotta go over here and wait 15 seconds to turn it on. Can't catch me, buddy. So now that we're in here, did our spider cage. Our next one is this. Now in order to do this one, we have to get in here. In order to get in here, we need the yellow key. Yellow key is going to be in this cooler. Now, discount code 2431 is a correlation of the 1295. So, the 2 is the number 2. The 4 happens to be the 5, so it's 2591. Now we got this completed Sudoku. When I went to do this, I completed the Sudoku chart because I couldn't figure out how to get this yellow key. So I did that thinking that in order to get the yellow key was in there. And I force this one open. But it spells out the word shadow. So in the direction of shadow, you got the S, which is a 5. And then you got a 4, 8. So 5, 4, 8. And then D, O, W. And again, take a picture and take it over. So it looks like a 3, a 4, and a 3, a 4, 3, 4, 6. Five, 4, 8, 3, 2, 6. 5, 4, 8, 3, 2, 6. That's why I write them down. Because when it is 12:04, I'm exhausted. So we're going to do this one next. This one took me way longer than it should have. I kid you not. Way longer than it should have. So this one we're going to push through this wall. We'll get to it later. Okay. So this one. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, right? And you have 6 here. The answer happens to be find the one that has the 6 boxes on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Happens to be the bottom one. Then you match those up to here. So it's going to be a 7, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8. And then that's going to be... Actually, sorry. I already messed up. This one took the longest because you have to take all the boxes, right? And you have to count how many of each box with the equivalent of an 8 or equivalent of a 2 or equivalent of a 7. So for instance, if you look around, there's only one square box. And that box with a square happens to be a 5. So the first number is a 5. That's how this puzzle's done. And you end up getting the numbers 5, 2, 3, 7, 4, 8. Now we got another mask. All the masks go outside. Put this one over here with the other 3. So we got that one done. Okay, so this one, you take this here and you put it with that there. So for instance, you got, that one is going to be an A. Then we got a G. And the next one's an A. And then a TE. A.
I see you.
A. G. A. T. E. A gate. Get our key. Open that up. Now we got our box. This box goes all the way over here. That allows us to jump a fence. And we'll get to this in a little bit. But first you gotta empty the dumpster. Get your pitcher. And then we'll come back and figure that one out in a second. So that has a picture of a gargoyle on it. That gargoyle is the clue. If you come over here, there's a gargoyle with the In Loving Memoirs of Charles. Come over here to the office. Charles died in 1984 with an RIP. 1984 is the code. Then we take our last picture. And while we're getting our last picture, we can take a picture of this. So again, I'm going to come over here, hit the picture button, Bring this close. This one relies heavily on you doing this. Come over there, grab your plate. Now you got your plate, right? And you can take a picture of almost pretty much everything in here. Now, it's gonna go big guy, that person. Actually, tallest. Or it's in the same. Sorry, it's in the same order as the pictures. Then you. And then apron. And then you. In the same order as the picture. And then you get the little demon horned Joker face. Which means we need only 2 more. So you come over here, and you got the blue one, right? So you take all the blue pluses. This probably took me the longest out of all the puzzles. I probably spent a good hour and a half just on this puzzle alone. The blue X's don't go in these slots or places or anything. You just count up all the blue ones, and that's the answer for the first spot because it's in blue. So for instance, you got those top 3, 0, 0, 0. Then you got those 2 in the end, it's 3. Then you got the next 2, which is 0, 0. Then you got the bottom one, which is 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. It's your first one. I made this one so overly complicated, it took me forever to figure it out. That being said, the electric room is going to be 5289. So this one right here, way over here, from shortest to tallest. Shortest to tallest. Come over here. It's going to be green, shortest, blue, pink, yellow, and red. Now we got the red key. Oh, I forgot one more puzzle. I skipped over it. So this one, right? Locker combination. You gotta come over this way. Yellow, red, green, blue. Let's get you this skull. We'll come back for it. Actually, I'll use it as a an example. So, now we gotta do the employees. Benny Flores, right? It's yellow. Yellow is 2, 4, 5. Then you got Haley. Haley is red. Haley is 1. Lana is 3. Marissa 7. Sophie 9. Tina 2. That should be it, right? 613792. Oh, 613792. Now we got this mask, right? Well, these masks lets us know what the names of these people are. And in order to determine that, you need to come over here. And each one has a clue, right? So the green one. Or strange symbols in the restroom mirror, right? And then this one over here is this one over here. Refuse to leave after closing, right?
Tick. Tock.
See? Refuse
Tick.
to leave after closing.
Tock.
So you take those, all the masks, and bring them in here. And then it says Ivy. Too many questions. So Ivy and Tobias. Then when you get the rest of them, I think it goes Demon Clown, Crow Clown. I don't think it was Tobias. I think it was Stitch Clown, Africa, Messed Up Jack Skellington, Sugar Skull. There it is. So that's the combination. And once you got the combination, freedom! Look at that. 25 minutes, no way! We beat it! We have a good one, guys. Also, let me know what we're gonna play next. We got, I've done Escape the Mountain, Escape the Leprechaun. Haven't done the puzzle, the toy shop, did the bakery. Motel Escape haven't done the pizzeria. But regardless, let me know what we're doing.